Okay, so as you can probably tell from the title and the thumbnail, it's back. We're back with Vault Hunters. So this is Vault Hunters 3rd edition. It is a bit laggy. I'm trying to minimize that as best I can. It's kind of tough though, just because overall with shaders and everything, it's gonna be a bit laggy. But we should be able to get through a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna blaze through all the simple stuff. Right after we go through the introduction. This is Vault Hunters Plus, by the way, so if you want to play the original mod pack or see that for yourself, go check it out. It's kind of dope, but Vault Hunters Plus is my own spin on it that has a lot more grindiness to it and a lot more stupid late game stuff that you can make, as well as just some other tweaks and add-ons that I thought were a bit interesting. There's nothing that super alters the core of the game, except for a couple things. So, for this, research name in my player, that's research. Welcome to Vault Hunters 3rd edition. This mod pack turns your micro experience into a progression-based action RPG game that's aimed to be played over a long period of time. It has many accessibility settings to customize your playthrough, which teach you about the basic fundamentals of the game. Before you start playing, make sure you set the game to a difficulty that suits you. In addition to different difficulties, you can also select your game mode. Vault Hunters features 3 game modes: casual, normal, casual, hardcore, normal, default. Okay, dope. So what we'll do is we'll click that, we'll get some stakes. Chromatic iron, we need 16 raw chromatic iron for that. So to do that, we'll need to go mining. Chromatic iron is, I believe it says it in here, below Y30, and it's usually just underground. So I'm going to mine until we find some, and then I will see you guys once we do that. This is going to take me a bit, so I'll probably see you guys in like an hour or two once we found some. Okay, so I'm about half an hour in, and I already found my first piece of diamonds, so that's pretty dope. That's not bad at all. It's our first little diamond, and I'm just gonna keep mining and trying to look for the chromatic iron. It's gonna be a bit farther down, but hopefully we find some more diamonds before we get there. I don't know if it requires diamond, but I just want to have some diamonds before we, fully get into it. Well, found some more diamonds. Pretty easy. Just kind of chilling, running around. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but that looks like some vault stone. Wait, give me a second. What is it called? Jade? Category. Jade, open config. Jade settings, display tooltip. Perfect. So now we should be able to see, yep, exactly what we're pointing at. Perfect. So vault stone is necessary for a couple of things. So namely being, we need it for the portal, as well as every little bit drops. Every few that you mine will drop something called a chip vault rock, which is what we're actually going for. And you need a couple of these guys in order to make a singular vault crystal so you can run a vault. So I don't know what the drop chance is, but I don't think it's super high. I think it's like 1 in 8. So probably like a 12.5% chance. And it's unfortunate that it's so low, but you should be able to get some after mining a little bit, like a stack or so, and you'll be able to get enough, at least. So I'm going to mine until I get a couple, and then hopefully we'll be able to find some chromatic iron later. I haven't mined a whole ton since I saw that diamond last time, but we just need a couple more chipped vault rocks, and we should be good to go. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we find ourselves some of the chromatic iron, I guess. I'm kind of worried though. Oh my god, that took way too long. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is with the texture pack that I have on. So if we go into resource packs, I do have border loafers and vault loafers, which just adds some extra Vault Hunters stuff that looks quite nice. And overall, I think it's a good add-on, but we're going to need 16 of this, I believe, to get the achievement. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. There we go. Where's the last guy? There we go. Okay, so we should be able to get this guy, then we get that. So then we need vault stone. We've got that. So if I click that out, pick it up again. Oh, mine 16 vault stone. There was vault stone back here, wasn't there? We're not going to need a whole ton more of the chromatic iron yet. Although we are going to need a little bit of it at some point, but overall, we're not going to need a whole ton more. So we're just going to mine up this. And then, I actually forgot the basic principle of this mod pack, and that is that basically we're cheating the entire time. So, instead of fully cheating, we're just using a thing that I believe... Yep, perfect. Okay. So, it is called an X-ray mod. And what we're going to do is we're going to add Vault Stone. So, Vault Stone, add. And then if I turn it on, and we turn on Vault Stone, Vault Stone, Vault Stone, it shows up bright yellow for us. Okay, perfect. Then we need to craft a Vault Rock, craft a Vault Altar. We're gonna need some obsidian for that, as well as some diamonds, I believe. Wait, do we? Altar. Do we need obsidian? Yes, we do. We need 2 obsidian, so that means we need 1 more diamond. So I'm gonna find a diamond, and then we're gonna get up to the surface with everything that we need, and I will see you guys once we're there. It's gonna take me a little bit, so yeah, I'm gonna grab a diamond on our way up with our X-ray, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we're all the way out. We've got our obsidian, we've got our diamonds. It should be everything that we need currently in our inventory. So what we're going to do is we're going to smelt up 4 pieces of stone. And then we're going to turn that into, do we need smooth stone? No, we don't think we do. Because we got everything else in here. We need 1 more piece of obsidian. Shoot. Map. Lava over here. Okay. Let's go grab it, and then we'll be back by the time our stuff smelts. What a joy it is to mine obsidian. It takes forever. Very little reward after all that. But anyway, now we gotta go back and finally make ourselves exactly what we need. So hopefully it's smelted by the time we get back. It should be close at least. Don't know about fully. Okay, looks like that fully got smelted. I don't want to resmelt it. So then we go stone bricks. And now we got ourselves a vault altar. Should have made 1 more. Do we have enough time? I don't know. So, then we need to make ourselves one of you. Forgot about that. We need you to grab you. Then you. Then we need to make a vault crystal and we get a free thing. Also, I don't need you anymore, so that's a good thing it didn't smelt. Okay, so we got our 2 vault crystals, or vault rocks rather. So vault rock goes here. We need some seeds. Okay, we got some seeds. Then we need 2 sticks. 2 sticks. 2 pieces of granite. A couple pieces of charcoal. We can get the charcoal. I'm gonna need to find the granite though. Give me a second to get the charcoal and granite. Okay, so got the charcoal. Turns out there's some granite down here that we can grab. Also, so another thing that we added in this ability bottle, there's going to be an ability, levitation. Entities in the area start levitating. So this is going to give us a little bit of a competitive edge in the vaults. It's nothing super crazy yet with our starting ability, but it will end up getting a bit insane once we get to farther and farther abilities. And we get more by killing the enemy, or the... whatever if basically they got glowy particles around them, they have an ability, and usually that makes them harder to kill, but at the same time it also gives them pretty good drops, so that's gonna be incredibly good. Also, we got you, and that means that we're ready to do our first vault, which is pretty epic, because it didn't even take that long. Took us about an hour and a half total to get everything set up for this video, get recording, and then get to this point. So not too bad. Most of it was actually mining, so not too bad. Let's get ourselves a vault crystal. Skills and talents is next, which means we got to get at least a level in the vault. So we got you taken care of, which means skills and talents. We already know how that works. If you want to read through it. Better enchanting, a vault enchanter, dope. We'll get that eventually. Okay, so in here, we're not going to focus on grabbing a whole ton of stuff. I just want to focus on getting exactly what we need. So, what we're going to start out with is 1 piece. Actually, no pieces of diamond equipment. Also, didn't even... Oh, yeah, we took 8 charcoal. Never mind. Anyway, we're not even going to start off with that equipment because it's not worth it. Diamond equipment's not worth it. Just want to let you guys know. Diamond versus iron. If I go chest plates, diamond, 2 armor. Or 3 armor, diamond, iron is 2. Netherite is barely more. So, it's more efficient to use iron for our base stuff. And the best things to do is going to be full set iron armor, because each piece gives us the exact same. So what you want to focus on is, I probably shouldn't have made the chest plate actually. I could have made a gold chest plate and gotten away with it. But we're going to make everything except for the whatever they're called. And by whatever they're called, I mean also we need to mark this area. Temporary waypoints. I am going to get the /home mod just so that we can /home whenever we need to get back. But for now, we don't have that. Also, we got ourselves our helmet now. Perfect. And we'll use our pickaxe as our weapon because it does 5 attack damage, which isn't even bad. And let's just go in. We did get a skill point. Probably should have allocated that first, but we didn't, so that's okay too. Usually I'll allocate that to healing. I don't think it lets us allocate that in the vaults. It does. Okay. And my keybinds are still the same. Let's mark the vault entrance. We need monoliths. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on X-ray. We're going to turn off that. And we are just going to run. So the main thing we're looking for is these white things and these red things. So the white ones are going to be exactly what we want, which is our current vault objective. Also, I forget we need to be in normal mode for the vaults so that we can actually spawn enemies. Also, this is what happens with with levitation. Mobs just start levitating for us. It's pretty convenient, I have to be honest with you. So we don't really take too much damage. The only issue is that, of course, it can't levitate them all. It can levitate most of them, but not all of them will take fall damage, and not all of them will come down smacking to the ground. However, what we do have is a little thing called, I forget what it's called, scaling health. And that gives us health based on how much XP we have. So if we get a certain amount of XP, we'll essentially get another heart. And that is not permanent, unfortunately, although it can be made more permanent with certain other additions. But we don't have to deal with those yet. Also, we got our first piece of vault gear. And slimes you don't typically want to kill because they poison the air around them. So I probably shouldn't have killed that guy, but, you know, it's all good. Also, I don't know why I'm grabbing soot. Is soot used for something? No, it's not. Okay. So we're not going to grab soot. It's just in there for show, I guess. Hey! That hurted. Okay. Thank God we have heal, so we don't have to take too much damage. Gilded sconce. Those look pretty cool, but can't really use them. Also, we forgot to grab ourselves the thing when we came in, which is unfortunate. Also, gilded ingots, not useful. Okay, but we do need orbs of regret and such. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of things in this vault that I'm not actually gonna utilize, which is unfortunate, but it's just gonna have to be the case because I forgot to grab our the one thing that should have definitely brought in, which is our shulker box. I'm definitely an expert at this, and in no way not capable. Anyway, that seems to be our first vault ore, which will give us good XP based on mining it. But first we gotta trigger you. We can kill you. Actually, 6 out of 8 levels. Let's just kill a little bit of mobs. Moblerinos. Pickaxe, 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 pickaxe. Perfect. And we get you, Vault Essence, Chip Jewels. I'm not even going to grab the Chip Jewels, I don't think. They just take up too much space. Also, Wood Chunks, Mossy Bones, Living Rocks, Rotten Meats, and other random stuff like that I'm not going to grab. Mostly just things that I know that we're going to need. So, like Gemstones, we got Chunks, and other stuff. And then over here... Wait, we got 2 levels. Never mind. That's good, good. Perfect. We got ourselves a favor, plus the Tenos Blessing, which is kind of epic. And then, I guess we just get to go down here. Probably should have done something else instead of just falling, but, you know, it's all good. Also, 20 mana for another chance of having another blessing. Dope. Okay. So, that's gonna be right over here. Is it gonna drop anything? Probably not. The answer, nope. That's unfortunate, but you know, not everything drops something, and it's okay when it doesn't. Vault Sweets. I don't know what those are. They seem to be like a food source, but also not a super great one. This is what I'm talking about. This guy has an ability. And usually they'd be tougher. Levitation's a really good one. Also, Resistance is dope. 13 levels as well for that one, which means we gotta save up our XP. But it does mean that, thankfully... Oh shoot, we got hit by the poison. See, the poison's really annoying because it does quite a bit. So Levitation. Levitation's very good. We'll eat you. Living chests, we do not need. We need more monoliths. We need 1 more monolith in order to complete the vault, and completing the vault is what's going to give us the most XP possible. So, we gotta find ourselves that last monolith. So hopefully, and I say this earnestly, hopefully, we find it. Doesn't seem to be over here, although, wait, yes it is, never mind. I'm, in fact, blind. Okay, let's do that. Perfect. Don't even have to worry about 90% of the stuff. And exactly what we want is over here as well, which means we don't have to go around to grab it. As well as, if we wanted to end this video now, I could just simply run out. Also, this isn't what we wanted. This is coin piles, which are, I mean, pretty good overall. But it's suboptimal. Ideally, we want better levels of chests, such as the gilded or the ornate. Ornate chests are the only chests capable of having vault loot in them, so we want those most, because vault gear is pretty dope, especially early on. But one piece already, pretty good. Not complaining at all, especially since we've got plenty of other things. Also, if you want to play this game mode, it does get a lot harder at later levels, because Vault Hunters Plus, I make it so that we get kind of crazy OP, but it's a give and take thing. It's gonna get tough. Just you wait. I've added some things into later game that I kind of regret already, even though they're not even here yet. So just be forewarned that things get a bit insane if you want to play this mod pack yourself. It's a work in progress, but I think that people will definitely enjoy it once they give it a try. And yeah, it's intense. Also, there's just a lot to learn, because there's a lot of different mods that I added that make little to no sense to most people. Also, these guys. So these guys are mobs that are gonna be really annoying to deal with. They're called champions. And we killed that guy by just letting him fall to his demise. Which, no mobs in here drop any loot, which is unfortunate. because usually champions, at least in the overworld, will drop really good loot. However, this guy didn't drop any loot because he's not in the overworld, so it's kind of useless. But they're just giving us a run for our money usually. Early on, they don't really do a whole ton, but as the level of the world increases, as you'll be able to see every once in a while in my lower left corner, mobs start getting more health, doing more damage, and a bunch of other annoying things that are a little bit worrisome, and over time will start to creep up, and they will start doing astounding amounts of damage. So, yeah, if you're going to play this, watch out for level increases of the world. It goes up to 100, and at 100, you will disappear from existence. Shoot. Okay, the poison's still over on that side. Thank God it doesn't spread too far. Okay, let's check you out. Grab you. I didn't want to have to break defense. Dang it. Anywho, there is no more chests over here. There's some gildeds. And then after this, I think I'm just going to farm mobs, because you want to farm mobs until the very end, because how fast you get out doesn't really matter a whole ton with the loot you'll end up getting from these beginner vaults, and you want to maximize the amount of XP you get. So by killing the most mobs, you will get the most XP. So I'm going to kill mobs for a bit after this, and I will see you guys back at the entrance when the time's about done. Okay, so I wasn't planning on recording, but then I found ourselves the rarest of all Vaultors, the Echo Ore. And I decided that we needed to show us mining it, and we ended up getting one, which is actually fucking epic, and I don't usually swear like that on this channel, and that's because usually my content is more for younger people, but I don't really care when we get that, because the drop chances of Echo are rarer than 1 in 4. So 1 in 4, at least without any specific buffers or anything, like fortune or whatever, the chances are 1 in 4, which is kind of insane. And by 1 in 4, I mean 1 in 4 is going to actually drop something. So us getting it there was kind of epic. Anyway, now I'm going to loot, and I'll see you guys back at the door, because I just thought seeing that was kind of nuts, and we needed to mine it on camera, because yeah. 5 minutes left. I decided we're just going to head out. It's been a long time, and I just kind of want to end the video. I'm kind of tired. Probably gonna get some rest. So we got 10k XP, 2,500 from chests, 1,300 from mine blocks, 1,092 from other mobs, and then 6k from the objective. Then, so if we go into here, beginner's race, as well as beginner's insurance. Wooden, living, gilded, ornate, and then mobs. Dope. So we got that. Then we finally have that. Okay, let's check you out. Monolith crates. We'll open you later. Let's click all this stuff out. Don't need any of that. And what we'll do is we'll open up you. Perfect. Got some more pieces of vault gear. We got like a little bit. So let's open up our mystery box. Cool, we got some Larimar. And next, relic booster packs, absolutely nothing. And next is going to be our unidentified wand. Unidentified wand. Unidentified leggings. Helmet, helmet, helmet. And now, we'll get to see if we get anything special. We got 1 with 4, 5.5 ability power. Dope. Versus, okay, we got pants. How do wands work? Offhand? Wooden wand. Okay, anyway, helmet. Which helmet do we want? 5 versus 6. Increased area of effect, 4 armor. This one gives us 5 and has pretty good stuff, so I think we go with that, and then Wand is an offhand thing. Anyway, we got 4 skill points because we're level 4 now. So what we're gonna do is let's put them in. 1, 2 into heal. Okay, that's 3 into heal. Dope. It's not what we meant to do. Anyway, let's go. Speed costs 4. Haste costs 1. Dope. Let's go haste. Okay, that's gonna be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. GG's. And see ya.